Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan. I'm joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline. We'll see the New York Knicks taking on the San Antonio Spurs. It'll be the Knicks off the tip. So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Russell is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Shaquille O'Neal. Then it's Chris Paul. And it's Baylor in at the shooting guard. Here's Richmond. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Yeah, Malone is an absolute nightmare on the offensive glass. Does a great job of establishing that position for that putback slam.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it. And so Curry will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Up top, Richmond. Shoots over Leonard. Another shot. Here's Holmgren. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Paul against Curry. Paul dishes to Russell. Now the feed to O'Neal. Holmgren with the steal. On the wing, Williams. Back to Curry. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Richmond no good.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
Yeah, that's a good defender making a play, and he does it without fouling.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Curry, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Malone. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Leonard the pass to Baylor. Shot clock at 6. And it's Leonard. That time on the assist by Baylor. And it's a tie ball game.
Well, Leonard will battle you inside, and his strength can get him through the opposition.
That one goes. Count it.
Not the shot I expected him to take or make, but hey, look, joke's on me. He hit it.
The three from Leonard. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession.
Like what? Like, what is going on right now?
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Paul against Curry. Here's Richmond. Misses off the left iron.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter.
Paul outside. Here's Baylor. It's rebounded by Malone.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly. He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
So both teams changing it up here. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And that one falls for Williams. Knicks trailed by 5. Mullen kicks to Olajuwon. Russell passes to Kuzi. Outside Mullen. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Leonard. Got a piece of it. Tatum against Leonard. Here's Booker, and it's sent back by Russell.
And guys, this is where instincts come into play. So much you have to read defensively. Russell not fooled at all. Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Knicks shooting their first free throws here for the night. First one falls for him. Bryant is checked in for Williams. And he makes both free throws.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. Spurs leading by 3. Tatum on the wing. He's covered by Leonard. Tatum passes to Unseld. It's rebounded by New York.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Here's Kuzi, defended by Booker. Nobody near Leonard. Good on the triple. Leonard's got 7 points in the game.
And that's his strongest trait, the unselfishness from Kuzi. Fantastic at realizing when one of his guys has an opportunity for a clean look. That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor, not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Here's Kuzi. Still yet to score.
And the relentless nature that is Bill Russell. Always working for the best scoring opportunity. Won't find one better than that.
Now here's Booker. Six on the shot clock. And just miss after miss right now. The Knicks with the lead. There's 53 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's Leonard. Olajuwon trying to break free. Lays it up off the glass. He's got 9.
And we've seen Leonard's ball handling improve over the years, especially in the pick and rolls where he has grown to be very effective.
On the wing, Kobe. Lets it go from deep. Knicks with the rebound.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Mullen. And that one's off. He misses his first shot of the game. Spurs trail by 4. Intercepted. Outside, Olajuwon. And here's Leonard from 3. And again, New York with the triple.
Tenacious play from Leonard. Even with the defender draped all over him, he's able to get that to go.
And so it's the New York Knicks heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. Back to the action in just a minute. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Spurs. 7-point differential. So with Paul on the bench, here's the 5 for Tom Thibodeau right now. Olajuwon is out there with Russell. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Baylor. And it's Kuzi in at the point. Shot clock at 5. To the inside. Kicks it out to Leonard. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Spurs trail by 7. On its way from Curry for 2. And it's off the back rim. No good.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
It's good.
I tell you, Kuzi is pretty crafty down there on the block. Has that sense of how to score in traffic.
Pass to Malone. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Right wing. Here's Rice. And it's Russell with the rebound. The Knicks leading by 9. To the paint. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
So far, the game plan has been to give the ball to Kawhi, and with how well it's working, there's no reason to change.
Curry outside. The offensive rebound.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball.
Timeout.
And the Knicks decide to take their first timeout here. And the NBA's new CBA cracking down on the top spending teams, Greg, but also the bottom spending teams.
Yeah, before teams had until the trade deadline to hit the minimum salary floor. Now they've got to be there day one, or they lose out on luxury tax distributions, which could end up in the millions.
Richmond, he's checked in for San Antonio. Shaq's checked in for the Knicks. Paul comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Puts it up off the inbound. Here's O'Neal. San Antonio with the rebound. Malone's got his 5th rebound in this one. Rice kicks to Curry. A three-pointer off the mark. The Knicks leading by 9. Shaq in the high post. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Shaq's got his first basket of the night.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Curry against Paul. The pass to Holmgren. Olajuwon with the block.
Without a doubt, one of the most versatile shot blockers in the game. Olajuwon does it in the painted area as well as along the perimeter.
And there it is for him. O'Neal's got the lead up to 13 now for the Knicks.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And then Malone with the dunk.
Just great awareness from Curry. So good at reading the floor and finding his open teammates.
And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Here's Kuzi, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. For New York, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
And he makes the first.
And Kuzi's just an all-around talent, superb passer who also rebounds well at his position. And guess what, folks? He can also score with the best of them.
And so he hits both. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Spurs. Trailing by 13. Over Paul. Curry can't get it to go.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
This is why he's out there. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
The Spurs making a switch here. Booker's checked in. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shot from 12. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
When you come out to an NBA game, that's what you want to see. Devin Booker putting on a show.
With his first shot attempt, kept alive by New York. Olajuwon can't hit. Spurs trail by 11. Left side, Tatum. And taken away by Paul. Inside. Kicks it out to Baylor. .144 left in the first half. Back to O'Neal. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
San Antonio calls timeout.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something up that can get them a clean look at the basket.
1:30 left now here in the second. Ball against Booker. Malone is doubled. The 11-footer. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. The Knicks leading by 13. Pass to Kuzi. Good, and the assist goes to O'Neal. Kuzi's got his second bucket of the night.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Passes it to Malone. And that'll be San Antonio as it goes out of bounds. Spurs retain possession. Ryan's checked in for Williams. .51 seconds left to play in the first half.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Tatum passes to Malone. Jacks up a 3. Good on that shot. With that, the Knick lead is cut down to just 12 points with the basket from Tatum. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Paul. O'Neal kicks to Paul. Drills the three-pointer. Paul's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
From deep. Paul doesn't hold back when pulling the trigger, especially when he sees the chance.
1 second left. That shot no good. And so it's the New York Knicks. Their lead at 15 going into the break. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started.
Okay.
Kawhi Leonard is having one of those nights. He had 14 points and 1 rebound. And he wasn't himself in that last contest, but tonight he's really turned it around. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Knicks.
And the game plan they went with was very clear. It was centered around scoring inside. Pound that ball inside, pound it in the paint, try to get the high percentage shot. And because of this assertive attitude, they've got the edge where it counts on the scoreboard.
Jack, what did you see from San Antonio?
They're not shooting it well so far. Actually, they've been terrible. But, fellas, I got an idea for them. Feed the post. Let the big man eat. Jeez.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
My brother.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. So with Kobe sitting on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. We've got Williams. Holmgren is out there with Richmond. Then it's Malone. And it's Curry in a... On the wing, Richmond. The Spurs working the ball around now. Clock at 6. Curry is inside. Defended by Paul. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. New York leading by 15. Pass to Leonard. Fires for three. San Antonio with the rebound. Here's Richmond. It's rebounded by New York. O'Neal's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Leonard. New York, no good that time either.
Well, okay, well, I like his aggressiveness, but, like, the defense was waiting on him that time.
Williams can't hit.
That's not how you want to come out of the break. 3 straight misses. They need to settle in quick.
And Russell with the basket on the assist by Shaq. Shaq's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Richmond outside. Latre. O'Neal with the rebound. Shaq's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
Is it possible to rest too much? Because he hasn't been able to get into a groove since coming back in.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And it's sent back by Russell.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
Launches a 3. Offensive rebound. O'Neal. And Shaq with the slam.
The strength of O'Neal is otherworldly.
San Antonio calls timeout.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
I'm sure coach is going to give them an earful about that. He can't be happy with that soft interior D.
Mullins checked in for the Knicks. Spurs trailed by 21. Richmond the pass to Parrish. Curry on the wing. He kicks it to Rice. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Kicks it out to Paul. Shoots over Richmond. Parrish gets the rebound.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised it ended up going their way with the miss.
Rice passes to Curry. Here's Rice. Richmond for 3. Here's Parrish. Second shot opportunity. And it's sent back by O'Neal.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length. Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Holmgren in the high post. Curry kicks to Rice. 6 to shoot. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Here's Mullen, and Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Richmond the pass to Curry. Back to Richmond. Curry looking it over. Here's Rice. Off target from 3-point range.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
O'Neal outside. On the wing, Mullen, guarded by Curry. Call with the bucket.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
San Antonio calls timeout.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Good timeout if you ask me. They have the momentum, and coach wants to find a way to try and stop it.
Olajuwon's checked in for Russell. We've got 1:28 left to play in the third. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Paul can't get it to go.
And imagine how good they'll look if he can start to chip in a bit more offensively.
Kobe's shot is off.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Knicks.
Well, they're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
And they've also played exceptionally well in the paint tonight, taking advantage of their opportunity to work inside.
Baylor, he's checked in for Shaq. And so Paul nails both of them.
I've been watching his game a long time, and there is absolutely nothing that Paul can't do on the basketball court. Really does have the whole package.
Here's Unseld. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Mullen against Bryant. Mullen passes to Olajuwon. That shot is off.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
This is why he's out there. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
What a tricky play by Booker, using the pump fake to draw the defender and win the foul.
The Spurs shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
Free throw good, Booker.
When Devin Booker steps on the court, you almost expect 30 or 40-point nights. Booker is that talented.
Both free throws good from Booker. So it's the Knicks now. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. And here's Leonard. With one on the clock, that one falls. Leonard's got 16 points.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
And so it's the New York Knicks, ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. It seems like nothing they do can go wrong as they string together one successful possession after another and are simply running away with this one. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
He does do a great job steering the ship for them out there and keeping the offense clicking.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. So with Paul on the bench, here's the 5 for Tom Thibodeau right now. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Butler. Then there's Johnson. Then there's Yao. And it's Kuzi in at the point guard position.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And Richard, cap smoothing is part of this new labor deal with the max 10% increases. Why is that important?
Well, it's so we don't get another KD and Warriors situation where the rich just got richer. Other players got contracts too, maybe a little too rich. I think the lesson was learned to smooth it out over time.
And free throws have never really been an issue for Butler. Makes a living at the line. They are just killing them on the interior.
Here's Kuzi, defended by Booker. Kuzi passes to Yao, hits the jump hook. Yao's got his first bucket in this one.
And you got to appreciate the skill set Ming brings to the table. Knows no one can match up against him and simply lofting these inside shots up and in.
Rice, no good. Now the Knicks with it. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Here's Leonard. Connects on the 17-footer. Leonard's got 21 in the game.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
There's the pass to Williams.
Yeah, easy call.
We've seen players criticized for skipping their media obligations after tough losses, Greg. How egregious is that in your opinion?
Well, you know, they say the true test of character is how you respond to when things aren't going your way. So, for me, it's important to be accountable in those tough moments.
Robert Parrish is checked in for San Antonio. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Russell, he's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. Here's Kuzi, defended by Booker. Pass to Russell. Shot clock at 6. Here's Johnson. Excellent D there from Williams.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Shoots from 12. It's rebounded by New York. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Down low. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Williams has got 6 in the quarter.
Great decision-making from Booker, realizing one of his guys is open and whips the pass to him.
Passes to Butler. The 3. Rebound San Antonio. Parrish has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here we are looking around the NBA. Greg, it feels like there's more parity amongst teams than ever before.
No dominant team has been the favorite every year, and that can all change, though, in a heartbeat. Every so often, a dynasty can be born out of nothing.
San Antonio making a switch here. Richmond's checked in. The Knicks also changing it up. Shaq is checked in for Yao. Baylor comes in for Jimmy Butler, and Chris Paul subbed in for Johnson. Both free throws good from Booker.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
A look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here's Shaq. It doesn't go for him. Excellent D there from Parrish. Out of bounds, New York takes possession.
Yet another miscalculation. They are really their own worst enemy right now. It's why they find themselves way behind.
The Knicks making a switch here. Mullins is checked in. Paul looking over the floor. Pass to O'Neal. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
And so hard to cover Shaq effectively inside. He just powers through you.
And there's the pass to Rice. It's Richmond on the wing. Three-pointer. Mullen with the defensive effort.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Paul outside. Here's Baylor. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And what's unique about Baylor, he can score from a variety of angles and really good off of either shoulder. Just great extension and body control.
Here's Unseld. He's guarded by Russell. Paul with the steal. 1:16 left to play here in the fourth.
Sharp find by Paul, one of the best passers of all time.
Booker outside. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
And the Spurs making a change here. Bryant's checked in. Pass to Booker. Back to Kobe. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Too little, too late. That final score will look way closer than how this game actually played out.
They get the rebound. Kicks it out to Paul. Passes it to Mullen. Here's Baylor. And it's off from three-point range. Paul against Booker. From 11 feet away, and he drops that one in.
Booker with one of the most effortless strokes you'll ever see.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson.
In that game, they were the enforcers, and they were also efficient. That's the kind of balance coaches look for.
Well, easy to be efficient on nights like that when everybody has things going. Let's see if they're still in the rhythm tonight.
And the starting group for the Celtics. And it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the center position. Here's Harrison. To the wing on the left. Here's Billups. Pass to Adebayo. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. And more, Bam Adebayo loves to go with his mid-range shot.
Yeah, he feels like it's getting to that automatic stage when he's at those elbows with that high-arcing soft touch that he has, and that high release makes it really tough to stop.
Jones with the ball. Pass to Adebayo. Smith outside. Here's Harrison. He's guarded by Irving. Harrison, pass to Adebayo. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And coming down the stretch of the regular season, Brent, how does the assignment change for teams prepping for the playoffs?
There's a lot of preparation, BA, around the health of your team and fine-tuning some things. So if that seeding is still important, these games can take on a little bit different level of intensity.
Shooting two.
First one falls for him.
Adebayo is by no means an ordinary big in this league. He's just one of the few players in the NBA who can legitimately guard 1 through 5, a true defensive anchor.
He's off on the second. And for the Celtics, Grant, when it comes to something like rebounding, it's a total team effort.
Well, it's part of their personnel strategy, B.A. Get wings and guards that have length and toughness, which allows them to control the glass and switch just about everything defensively.
Here's Billups. Pass to Adebayo. 4-3. The rebound by Robertson.
So disruptive defensively out beyond the arc.
Yeah, you got to like how he hustled to guard out on the perimeter, definitely respecting the shooting ability.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Hey, take it right to the defense. Not a bad way to start this game.
Left side, Jones. Pass to Smith. Here's Billups. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
Watch out when Adebayo gets vertical. That's a big bam.
Here's Wade. Irving up top. And he drives in. Back to Wade.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Inside. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Well, those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
Here's Harrison. Soft touch off the glass.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad. A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Takes it inside. On the wing, Wade from the arc. Buries it from 3.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Yep, that one goes. Billups has got 5 points.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Wade, the pass to Garnett. Knocked away. And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Here's Gilmore. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Robertson. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. First free throw is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
Here's Price. Pass to Reed. Smith outside. Five to shoot. Tipped. And can't hit the shot, but they're saying he got hacked, so he'll head to the line. The first free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Boston trailing. There's a minute 40 left in the first. Pass to Robertson. The baseline J. Good.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Price, the pass to Bird. The 15-footer. Rebounded by the Celtics.
Probably better off passing on that shot with him all in his face.
Yeah, that's one where you hope if he gets in there the next time, he makes a different choice.
Here's Havlicek. No points so far. Price, the pass to Havlicek. A little mid-range shot is up. It's rebounded by McHale.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
.40 seconds left in the first, and Robertson gets it to go.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Well, plenty of give and take so far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes already. Both teams came to play.
Here's Robertson. He has 6. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Pass to Pierce. 6 on the shot clock. Here's the break. Here's Bird. Here's Price. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. They lead by a... Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
They're getting a big contribution from the bench already.
Yeah, looking for a spark here, and the coach tapped the right guys to get out there and provide it.
Pass to Adebayo. Here's Bird. Here's Billups. Clock at 4. Releases. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. On the floor for Boston. And it's Garnett in at the 4 spot. Robertson. Here's Irving. Defended by Jones. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
A hard work on the offensive glass. You can see the coaching staff rise up and clap for that effort.
Well, we normally don't pick favorites, but come on. Do you have a player you like watching the most, Grant?
All right, B.A., you're going to get me in trouble, but I do love Ja Morant. I mean, he flies, he plays so fearless, and he also gets his teammates involved. Ja is really fun to watch.
And Billups gets it to go.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Here's Wade, defended by Jones. Count the basket. Wade's got his second basket on the night.
Well, Dwayne Wade has taken thousands of shots where he's been challenged, and he's made them just like that.
In the first half, you want to stay aggressive, but you also want to be careful. That is his second foul already.
Jones finds Adebayo. Here's Arizon. Fires it from 18. It's hauled in by Garnett.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
Wade, the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Goes up at the elbow. Wade misses.
That's exactly how you want to see defense played. Got right up in his space to bother the shot.
That's going to make any scorer uncomfortable when you get that aggressive.
Perfect timing to rise up and challenge the shot inside.
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Here's Billups. Give him 8. Outside Jones. Kept alive. Here's Adebayo. It's tipped. And they get it back. Arizona misses. The Celtics with the lead. Here's Wade. Gets a hand on it. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Abdul-Jabbar's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Great at using his body and finding his feet in positions on the boards where he can get up, get to it, get an extra possession.
Here's Bird. No made baskets yet. Rebound Boston. Abdul-Jabbar's got his 5th rebound in this one. Knocks it loose. Here's Garnett. And the layup is good. And now it's a 6-point Celtic lead.
They're really working the paint now.
Pass to Arizona. To stop the run. Sinks the tray. Arizona's got 5 now.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
Maravich, the pass to Irving. Here's Maravich. Here's Garnett. And can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2. Bird passes to Arizona. Outside Jones. To the middle. Pass to Arizona. Shot clock at 6. Back to Adebayo. That one falls. His second make in 5 attempts.
Yeah, Bam gets himself a little bit of elbow room, and that's a confident-looking shot.
And the Celtics call time here. So both teams making some changes here. Just 2 games before the playoffs get going. Let's see how the field might look. You take a look at the Celtics. With the playoffs fast approaching, they are well positioned at second place in the conference. They're a ways down in the standings. Here's Robertson, and that one good. Give him 8.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Here's Price. And that one drops.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Here's Robertson. Give him 8 points now. Wilkins, good.
You gotta love his unselfishness, and you know his coach does as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
Out left to the wing. Here's Billups. Give him 8 points now. Pierce, the pass to Wilkins. "40 seconds left in the second. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. Clock at 6. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Robertson.
He really hasn't been able to maintain the same pace he had in the first quarter.
And it's all from three-point range. That one goes. Count it. Price has gotten 4 this quarter.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Here's Robertson. To the paint. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Here's Price. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's the Celtics. They're up by 1.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on Boston found themselves in a close game in the first. Some good moments from both teams, but as the first period wrapped up, they trailed by 2. They gained a little ground there in the second quarter. Kenny, what's your take on Boston so far?
They've run this offense seamlessly. Each guy.
That's all for now.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Here's Harrison. Over Irving. It's deflected. And for the Celtics. And it's Garnett in at the 4. And they're running. Here's Harrison. Here's Adebayo. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And Bam just does a great job. The defender is off balance. That's when you attack.
Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead. And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now. Here's Robertson. Outside Irving. Pass to Wade. Here's Robertson. 6 to shoot. Fader on the way, and the shot goes in. He's got 10. Here in the second half, this game's still nip and tuck.
Just an insane amount of lead changes. The fans are getting their money's worth.
Billups' shot is off. And it's the Celtics' ball. It's a 1-point game. Pass to Garnett. Over Jones. Jones with some nice D.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Chalk up 2 there. Billups has got 10 points in the game.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It goes on Bam Adebayo. That free throw no good. And the Celtics making a change here. And he's good on the second.
He's shaking his head moment there. Had a chance to put them out in front, but at least they're tied up.
Pass to Harrison. Great D that time from Irving.
Hard to convert against that kind of defensive pressure.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Down low. Here's Billups. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. Abdul-Jabbar's got 6 rebounds now in the game. The shot, no good. Jones with some nice D.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
A nice shot by Smith.
Just more and more comfortable the guys are when Bam has the ball and they cut, they know they're going to get it.
On the wing, Wade, defended by Jones. Wade's gone 3 of 9 tonight from the field. Pass to Jones. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Boston with a rebound. Abdul-Jabbar's got rebound number 7 tonight. Here's Irving. Smith with the rebound. Irving's gone 1 for 4 from the field. The floater. Yep, that one goes. Adebayo's got 4 points now in the quarter.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
And the Celtics call time here. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Here's Maravich. No points yet. Gilmore passes to Wilkins. 5 on the clock. Lets it fly. Jones with some nice D. Here's Bird. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And he makes the first. Hits both from the stripe.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
Boston trailing. Here's Maravich with his first shot attempt. And it's Bird with a rebound. Pass to Price. Here's Bird. On the wing, Jones. Here's Havlicek. And he hits the jumper. Havlicek's got 5. And it's the Celtics ball. .127 left in the third quarter. Here's Maravich. They get it back. McHale. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Defenses nowadays try to protect the rim and the three-point line, so the mid-range is usually available.
Here he goes. Here's Maravich. Got a hand on it. To the inside. A nice shot by Havlicek. Havlicek's got his third basket on the night right there.
Now there's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
A tough matchup for the smaller defender there. Just shot right over the top without thinking twice.
And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Havlicek. Here's Bird. He got a piece of it. Here's Pierce. He's scoreless. Pass to Maravich. And he makes it on the layup.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
So it's the home team now. 3-point lead. Here's Reed. No good on the buzzer beater. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
Three tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. We've got Smith, and it's Reed in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Clock at 2. Here's Robertson. Here's Garnett. And Reed pulls it down.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
And a miss there on the triple. And so it's Irving who brings up the ball for Boston.
Really can't say enough about just how good Wade is at catching the D off guard and getting himself to the free throw line.
And that one misses. Good on the second one.
And they need to play good defense here. That trip to the line helped and hurt.
Pass to Smith. Inside, Price. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
To the paint. And Robertson gets it to go.
As soon as Wade looks up and sees his teammate all alone, simple pass, throws it ahead, uncontested J.
Pass to Adebayo. And the layup is good off the glass.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assist.
Here's Garnett, covered by Smith. Adebayo with a steal. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Another shot. Smith no good.
Got to appreciate the aggressive defense he brings.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
Here's Price. Rebound Boston. Outside Irving. Here's the teardrop. Arizin pulls it in. Arizin's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Adebayo. The 3-ball. It's hauled in by Garnett. Garnett's got 4 rebounds now. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Here's Robertson. 19-footer. And the shot is good off the backboard.
He's been so effective down the stretch, capitalizing on all his opportunities.
Here's Arizin. Rebound Boston. Garnett's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Every player goes through this. When your shots aren't going down, it can ding your confidence.
To tie it up. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got 5 rebounds tonight. Adebayo passes to Price. The teardrop. Rebounded by the Celtics. Garnett's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Irving. And it's all tied up.
Win or lose, this is the fight you want to see from your players.
A great example out here of just a no-quit team continuing to compete until the final buzzer.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.
What an unbelievable offensive performance from him tonight. I mean, it's been crazy fun to watch him just go off. I mean, the defense had no chance. He just kept scoring over and over again.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The head coach of the home team had some words for his team over the break. Coach had a clear message for his team. He said, quote, "Let's finish the job out there. It's ours for the taking if we can just get it done." So it sounds like he's hoping they can close out this game strong, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Here's Robertson. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
And he's going for the lob. Boston with a rebound. .149 left in the fourth quarter here. And the Celtics tack on 2 more.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but when it gets close, he's getting the ball.
Pass to Wade. To take the lead. And that's 2 points on the layup. And the Celtics lead by 2.
And with the game on the line, Dwayne Wade comes alive.
Here's Harrison. Floats one up. Ooh, good D by Irving. And so it's Irving who brings up the ball for Boston. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. Here's Wade. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Count it!
Now that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Here's Harrison. He's guarded by Irving. Oh, he nails it! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Here's Wade. Three-pointer, no good.
Great job of closing the space and getting a hand up.
Yeah, as good as you can do without getting a block there to defend.
Havlicek's shot is off. Here are the Celtics with the ball. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
And they go to the intentional foul. First free throw is good. And that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. And it's a 4-point ball game.
And just like that, this game is a 2-possession affair.
All right, guys, what's your take?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
It's funny, at this point in the game, the coach is asking the team to be perfect. They haven't been to this point.
"19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Garnett. And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
Good on the first. And that puts him up 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 6-point ball game.
Breathe easy now. The biggest free throws in the game, and he's coming through.
Puts up a deep 3. Harrison misses.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
So we see the Celtics get the win here. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. And, you have 2 choices. You can either succumb to the hostility in this arena, or you can feed off of it and use it as motivation. They did the latter.
And that about wraps it up. So alongside Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, and our entire 2K